Hey guys, episode 2 of War We Up. I'm Ghost JayTee, and with me as always is...
Ghost ToKyO.
How are you today, man?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I am ish okay. I have a cold, that's never a good thing.
No.
Not a happy bunny today. But let's do this commentary. So today we're pretty much just going to talk about gaming, how gaming could change in the new COD series, COD game, rather. But what do you think would happen if the next COD game was rubbish, not what it was expecting to be, pretty much Black Ops? How do you think competitive would go down?
Well, I think there's a chance that a couple of players will go to Halo, but I think if someone wanted to go to Halo, they'd already have gone. So maybe not much of that. But I don't know. Maybe it would just die. Like, I obviously hope not, but just won't stay around.
Yeah, I mean, you can do GB. Actually, GB went really well on Black Ops. I think that's doing really well, but the competitive sniping on Black Ops, I mean, it's nowhere near as big as on COD 4 or MW2. Because it's not based on skill as such, but positioning and randomness, in a way. So I really hope that the next COD game is based on skill with the sniper rifle again. Because competitive sniping, I think it's gone downhill completely. It was doing great, and, it went.
It's boring now. Like, I like watching competitive sniping. It's all the same. Like,
yeah,
because it's just so many teams do it and bring out content. It's just the same, like the same maps, same gameplay.
It's I like. When I first saw the Black Ops sort of like highlights of games and stuff, I kind of liked it, but then once you start thinking about the stuff you're seeing and you start putting into perspective how they got the shots, which was pretty much just luck, unless it was close range, then it sort of gets rid of the coolness about it.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and even now, there's a lot of teams who just completely got rid of the Black Ops teams, and it's so bad that people are going back to World at War.
Yeah. You went through a phase of really loving World at War for a while, didn't you? I remember that. So let's move on. Let's talk about a certain Battlefield Bad Company 2 dualtage.
Okay, Stephen Fry.
You go.
Okay. Well, about 5 minutes ago, like, you were originally planning on bringing out a Battlefield montage, right?
Indeed.
And considering we play it Onslaught mode, sorry, and we play it together, so I was like, why don't we do a dualtage? So that's what we're doing. It's going to be epic with good clips and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing. And because of the fact that, like we said earlier, the competitive, it's going downhill, we advise, like, just get Battlefield and play that for a bit, because even if you don't like that much, it's still like taking a breath from Modern Warfare 2, and it's pretty good as well. Like, you can quickscope. We use the ACOG thingy on it, and you can quickscope.
The reason why we're making an Onslaught montage was not so much because you could put it on easy, you could put it on hardcore, you could put it so that it was impossible to kill like the CPU, but the reason why we did it was pretty much proof to see that Battlefield, you can get nice clips, nice quickscopes on it. You just have to put time and effort into it. But the problem with doing that online on Battlefield is that it's such big maps and you don't come across so many people as often as you'd like. So it's a lot harder to get clips and pieces. So
yeah, and that's the main reason we're doing Onslaught, just because you've got more opportunity to get clips. Like with online, you come across one guy, like especially if you're a sniper, there's one guy every year, and even then probably kills you.
Yeah. It's not like we're recording combat training, because it's purely based on tactics. I think Onslaught. I mean, you really gotta do call-outs. You gotta help each other. It's why we're making the montage. It's not like combat training.
And also, like you said earlier, that all the Battlefield montages, people don't rate them high, and true enough, they're not that great. But we want to prove that, like,
Yeah. I mean, if you there's very few like sniper montages that involve pieces or quick scopes, in fact. So we want to try and bring that back, try and show the world that you can do that. You just have to put effort into it, and we also want to do it so we can kind of give hope for Battlefield 3. I mean, if COD doesn't pan out how we want it to be, then we can fall back on Battlefield 3, and that should hopefully, give perspective on that.
Yeah, like I think it'll be like our little savior if Modern Warfare doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked the Battlefield series, but the thing is, it's more, I don't know, peaceful in a way. Although it's harder to get kills and stuff, but it has a certain patience to it that I like. Not entirely sure what I mean by that, but yeah. So, what content have we got coming up pretty soon?
Well, there's actually, we started off with a rush, because there's not much on the channel so far, but everyone's working on something, Like, Ghost Slice, he was working on, 3 things at once, and then his computer, it just died, and it won't turn back on, so, he's an example that we're all working on stuff. Me and Reflect, Tim, we're working on a dual sniper montage, and I know you and Slice are working on a funtage, right?
Yeah, but I kind of wanna, get more sniper montage out before I do that.
And then we've got warming up, and we've also got the dual tage, and then Slice and Reflect are both working on this dual commentary thing. So there'll be a lot of stuff coming out on that.
Yeah, we got loads coming. I know Woody's gonna get a PVR, isn't he?
Yeah,
so that should be pretty good.
Great.
Clutch King.
Because remember, in early January, what would you say to people who want to get in a clan, but they hate the fact that all clans just rage? Do you think that people should stay in clans even though they rage, but maybe they can get a bit of reputation, or do you think they should? Because we were lucky. Ghost it's a nice clan. We don't rage. We're just happy,
help each other out. Yeah.
Happy friends, But what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I think there's many clans out there that are extremely competitive, really good at competitive, but they don't work together as friends. They work together as acquaintances and gamers. And I think that Ghost, we help each other as friends and as gamers, so it's great. But I think to find that, I think you have to find friends on Xbox, and with that, you sort of expand, get more friends, and then eventually, when you're happy with the group of friends that you have, you maybe ask them, do you want to do this clan? And if they say yes, then have fun. I think.
Yeah, I certainly I know that clans they're not friends, It's just raging each other. If someone doesn't kill a flag carrier or whatever, they just go ape shit.
To be honest, I'd rather have a long-term clan that isn't amazing than a clan that rages all the time. It's amazing, but not that nice people. Whereas Ghost has great people in it, and we're all nice to each other. We help each other through stuff.
Yes. And we all plan to... Oh, wait, what are you...
No, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say that, it's different because you've got, FaZe, which is trick shotting, you've got all these guys called Error and Slight and Skies and NS, and they're all competitive, and then you've got other ones, which is I don't know, Funtage is that PS3, whatever it is. But we're gonna do a bit of everything, We've got competitive with DG and actual competitive sniping, and maybe a bit of game battles, and we've got trick shots and funny stuff and commentaries. So I think that's another thing which separates us from other clans, is the fact that we aim to get every bit of content.
Yeah, I think the nice thing about this series that we're doing now is it's 2v2 scrims. It's not competitive. We're not screaming at each other while we're doing it. Guy behind you, kill him! God damn it, man, you missed. We're not yelling at each other. We're just having fun because it's a scrim. and I think that's a good thing for instead of competitive rather.
Yeah, like these are still, you could class them as sort of a competitive environment, but it's not actually competitive as a thing.
Yeah.
It's just playing
If we lose, then we lose, you know.
Yeah, like there's nothing to gain apart from it, video, like content.
Yeah,
So
no pressure.
it's easy.
Yeah, no ranks, nothing to worry about, just having fun, right?
No,
But it is nice when
this is where you
win.
compete and completely make it, because we haven't talked about the game very much. So we started off terrible, and it was like our first game on, cause warming up, and we weren't happy because we were annoyed, and then you make a good old comeback here.
Oh well, I tried, you know. But this was a pretty special. Although we did end up winning, hate to ruin the surprise, but we did end up winning. But we started off really dodgy, as ToKyO said, and we ended up bringing ourselves together and working as a team and taking these guys down. And I think that kind of shows what communication and lack of frustration can do. I mean, frustrating at first, but then once you calmed yourself down, we did way better.
Yeah.
But another thing about this match that was pretty goddamn cool was these guys were going 10-0, which means they've won 10 of these 2v2 things and they lost 0. And we kind of put a 1 instead of the 0, so they weren't entirely happy about that. But respect to them, it was a good game.
And one of them really was annoyed at us, and they were like, "Don't upload it," because they knew we were recording for YouTube. Because we tend to say, "Don't do that," because we're recording for YouTube, so don't whack out a Desert Eagle or whatever. But one of them was raging. He was like, "Don't upload it! Don't upload it!" And they were really, for some reason, they were really cautious because they wanted their clan to be all that, you know, and so they didn't want any lost gameplays to upload. And then the other one was like, "Dude, he beat us. Just let it go." So,
yeah. I think if you're a clan, you gotta accept that you're gonna lose sometimes. They're probably on such a high, winning 10-0, that they didn't think about losing. It wasn't in their mind at the time.
Yeah, like I remember when we first started off with game battles, we had like a 7-loss streak, you know, at first.
Yeah.
And I'm fine saying that, you know.
Yeah, it was just learning curve, especially because we jumped into competitive pretty quickly. There was no warning, there was no build-up or anything, it was just competitive. And that was it. So it was a learning curve. I think every clan should go through that at some stage. So how are we doing in the actual gameplay right now?
We just started winning. So now we're starting to like as you can see, there's a lot more talking on the little thing below the map, and it's just starting to get it together, you know. And but I just want to point out that Ghost is not recruiting, because that's just a stupid word. We're not like an army, but we're looking for, you know, people to play with, but not people who are like ragey.
We want people that, you know, they play for fun, that they can be serious when they want.
Yeah, but yeah, just wanted to put that out there because me and Slicer, we're talking about that for a while, like, because we've got like a 6-man roster, which isn't that big for clans, and so yeah, we wanna and people, a bit more people, because like for competitive, and like I said, there's gonna be a lot of things going, so maybe have like a separate rosters for separate things, maybe. I'm not sure, probably not actually, but you know.
The thing is, we come from a clan that everyone wants to do YouTube, so there'll be a lot of content, I expect. So keep your eyes out.
Yeah.
But I also want to mention the gameplay. This is all ToKyO's gameplay. I have a Dazzle at the moment, which ToKyO kindly gave to me. But I'm getting a PVR for my birthday, which is pretty goddamn soon. So when I do, we'll choose out the best gameplay and upload it.
So that's pretty much it. Any last words?